you.
Scholars!
Go home, Skrill. Go home.
I got the basketball Jones.
For any of our viewers that are a little bit younger, we're talking about Space Jam. The first
not the
LeBron
not the
movie.
LeBron
We're
one.
talking about the Jordan one.
That alone, that second Space Jam alone is why LeBron not bad in the Jordan. That shit was so bad, bro. Oh my God. That movie is so fucking. The only funny part of that movie when they gassed it up like, oh, they got the great one to come, and it was like Michael B. Jordan.
But you know they had to do that, bro. It's like, because everybody knows Space Jam is the second one, if you will, is the spinoff of the first one, right? So we know if they're gonna make that joke, all of the people who saw the first one are gonna laugh. The other one's like, oh, the Michael B. Jordan collab. But we got it because it was like, that's how they introduced Mike.
Brian could have pushed for the real Mike to actually just come back for a cameo or some shit. He could have came just like the Bill Murray character in the first one. Shot like a couple of jump shots. Got hurt.
Yo, he shot 2 points. He made 2 points.
Yep.
Tripped the big blue loo.
And then
it was like, yeah, I'm going to the...
He had an assist.
He had an assist. He's like, yeah, I'm going to the locker room.
Yeah.
Hey, technically that was like an NBA style game. And he always wanted to play. He got 2 points and an assist.
Listen.
Some people play in the NBA and don't get no points. So, hey.
But Dante, how you feeling?
Oh, I'm good. Sorry. At the time of this recording, y'all, there's a lot of good things that have happened in the span of maybe 2 hours. Start with the first one. This one is a more personal one. Your boy went out for an audition for a stage play, and I'm pretty sure I got it, son. I'm pretty sure I got it. My mouth to God's ears. I won't jinx it, but I'm pretty sure.
We know you got it.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Congrats.
Inside.
Take a sip for that.
You know what I'm saying? Congratulations. Appreciate you, brother. That's good stuff. And then secondly, all of y'all that have watched the show know that I'm a Knicks fan. And at the time of this recording, let me give you actual scores.
Niggas like, we not going to fucking game 7.
So when I looked at it a minute ago, it was 102 to 52. We are now at 111 over 57. And really quickly, I want to give a huge shout out to my brother-in-law because he is not a Hawks fan, but he does affiliate because he's a Falcons fan. Okay. So he's like affiliating with the Hawks. He was talking crazy when we lost those 2 games. I kept it humble. But today, as soon as this game is done.
What quarter are we in right now?
Man, I'm hitting you up, bro.
What quarter is it right now?
Third quarter. 5 minutes left. And these niggas didn't even score. They didn't even score 60 yet.
They about to bench the whole starting 5 now. If they better have them out of the game right now.
Nah, I don't know. Nah. You know how Mr. Quinn is over there. When he was with the Jazz, he did the same shit. Nah. I don't expect him to let nobody sit on that bench till probably the middle of fourth quarter. Me personally, Mike Brown. I hope you watch this too.
Mike Brown. He need to sit.
He need to sit. But you know what? See, this is where like SK would agree with me, my dad, all of my Knicks fans, they'd understand where I'm going with this. You don't never get comfortable with a lead as a Knicks fan. Never, not once.
Up by like 75.
I don't care. Anybody who's a Knicks fan that watches this recording, I want you to clip this part too. And we're going to put it in the chat. Those of y'all that have watched Knicks basketball or are Knicks fans, I want to know, do you honestly, as a Knicks fan, get comfortable with a big lead?
Nigga,
yes or no?
If you relinquish a 50-point lead,
hey,
sell the team.
Correct.
Hold up. Relegate the team.
But if it's gonna happen to anybody,
yo,
I ain't gonna say it. I'm not gonna finish my statement because I don't want it to be true.
Speaking of which, I think American sports would be a whole lot better if we followed that pattern.
Of what?
If a team is really bad, start to send their ass to the minor leagues. Like how they do in Europe in soccer.
Yeah.
Excuse me, football.
Yeah, football. Actual football.
Listen, I'm for that. If your team is that bad, push their ass to the minor leagues and make them work their way back up. I promise you, teams will stop being bad, and then these owners will actually put the time and effort that's needed into making sure these teams are good. The issue in American sports with the teams that are really bad, there's no way a team in the market of the biggest fucking city in the world, we're not spitting out championships every year.
Yeah.
It's crazy that the Knicks, the Jets, the Giants for recently.
Yeah, we'll call it recent.
Or going through what we're going through. The only fucking champion that this area has right now is the Liberty. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
Because if we take it to baseball, you see how the Mets are doing? Good Lord.
Good Lord.
And the crazy part is they put money into that team.
It's the
And
fucking Yankees.
Bro, they said the month of April, I think their record was 10-21.
Bro, they lost 12 straight.
They're selling their tickets at minimum $6. Bruh, let me just tell you how minor league baseball team tickets are a little bit higher than
I'll
that.
say this. The last time the Mets went on a 12-game losing streak in a season, the Jets won the AFC East.
Hey. So keep it up.
Keep it up, Mets. Keep it up, Mets.
But overall, I'm good, bro.
Good-
like I'm
good to hear
good.
that.
Life is good.
Yes, sir.
The sun is shining. Yo, real talk. I really think I'm starting to develop or have seasonal depression because I feel like I'm so much happier when the sun is out longer.
Yeah.
When it's warmer outside. I won't classify it because I'm not a doctor, but that's the feeling I have. So I'm happy as hell that it's about to be May, bro.
And it's gonna be May.
It's gonna be May. Can't wait for that tomorrow.
Monday, May the 4th be with you. But so I'm happy to hear that.
But Sean, I'm rude. I've been so excited about what's been going on with me, bro. How you doing, sir?
Listen, I'm good, man. The last 2 weeks have been trying.
Yeah.
We took a week off in between, but the last episode, shout out to Dion for coming through. We're gonna have Dion
That's
back
the big
on.
homie.
We're gonna have Dion back on. That's my quarterback.
That's my quarterback.
But when he was on, I did explain the situation that happened with my brother. My brother's in great spirits. I want to take a couple of seconds to just thank everybody who reached out, everyone who shared, donated to the GoFundMe. I'm not going to butcher your name. I'm so sorry. I'll make sure to put it under here as I'm saying it. But shout out to our family and friends in Mays Landing, New Jersey, because they've stepped up in a big way to donate to the cause, to help my brother, help his son, help his grandson, because my nephew's going to prom in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So, they've been making sure he's good, being that my brother's not able to assist him right now. But just to give you guys an update, my brother's in great spirits on top of everything that's going on. He's had a few procedures done. Lord willing, the last procedure he had today should be the last, Lord willing. And now it's just getting him through the recovery process. But, like I said, I'll continue to share the GoFundMe and push that out there. But on a personal note, I'm fine. I'm good. Life's been lifing. But, I'm not... I don't look at, me, how things been of late, man. It's just hard for me to be down about things because there's so much more happening in life that I can just be like, well, at least I ain't going through that. So other than that, man, every time I do find myself getting out of sorts because some bullshit happened at work the other day, but every time I catch myself getting out of sorts, I just remind myself, worse things can happen, man.
Yo.
And so overall, I'm good. Jets had a good draft.
That's it. I was about to say, I was waiting for you to bring that shit up.
Jets had a good draft. A lot of funny shit's been going on in the world. We're going to talk about a few of them today. First thing I wanted to speak on, though, I got to go there.
Oh, bro. You told me before, so I'm prepped and ready, son.
I got to bring it up.
I'm looking at the clock, and I know when it's time to be like, yo, Sean.
We going to go.
Wrap that shit up, B.
Legit, we going to go 4 minutes.
All right, I'm going to hold you to it.
What the fuck are we doing, America?
I'm proud to be an American.
Listen, day by day, just like some more stupid shit happens. If you guys aren't aware of what I'm speaking on, the Supreme Court just basically got rid of voter discrimination laws that were put in place 50 years ago to make sure that minorities wasn't discriminated in their areas so their vote can actually count. Our dumbass Supreme Court, MAGA-led Supreme Court, just basically got rid of it. And the excuse for getting rid of it is the craziest shit in the world. They're basically saying to us, well, the discrimination that was taking place in the 50s and 60s is no longer taking place now to where these rules and laws and regulations need to apply anymore. And I find it funny that they did this after the state of Virginia democratically voted to redistrict their voting centers. So now, since states are doing that in response to the Republicans forcefully doing it in Texas, then about to do it in Florida. So since the Democrat-led states voted for it the right way, Now the Supreme Court is stepping in like, oh, well,
Nope.
it doesn't matter. You guys can do it because
That's negated.
discrimination. No. They didn't negate what happened in Virginia. But what they ultimately just did was they're going to now allow Republican-led states and the federal government to just redistrict however they please.
And that's what I mean by negate. They're not gonna openly say, hey, what y'all did before no longer counts. But what they're gonna do is make it way harder, because now I even read about it. It's like, in order for us to prove, because they were put in place for discriminatory reasons, but now they've got it in place where, and it can still happen. This is what they're saying, but you've got to prove it. How the hell am I going to prove that somebody is doing something racially discriminating when I have no proof other than, yo, look around, you could see it?
Even if we do have the proof and prove it, it's up to you now, because now you just made it an opinionated thing. Because
exactly
what can happen is somebody could look me in my face and call me a nigga, and you can respond to that. Well, it's just a word. Why are you allowing it to rile you up that much? And you can just ignore it. And that's ultimately what they're going to start fucking doing. And
you can respond differently.
Listen, we told y'all for almost a year now, 2 years now, that he was going to come in and fuck shit up. You gave this fucking nutcase all 3 stages of government.
And look at this. We got midterms coming up.
And
all of these rules that are now in place are going to affect those midterms.
And they're doing it purposely because they want to make sure that they don't lose the midterms. And this is why when people like, oh, your vote don't matter, go ahead and continue to just be fucking stupid. And also, like I said, I'm not going to call anybody's names out because I understand that people say things because they just truly aren't aware of what they're talking about. No, this person knows who I'm talking to. These people know who I'm talking to. If you aren't fully aware of what you're speaking on, stop speaking on it. If someone tells you something is bad, something is wrong, something is racist, accept it for what it is and don't question it to a point where you're trying to tell that person it's not. I won't, like I said, I won't call this person out, but we'll talk after the show.
Yeah.
This person sent me a video of the senator from Minnesota.
What's this goose?
Ilhan Omar, I think that's
it. Something like that.
For those who don't know who she is, she has a lisp. I have a lisp. So sometimes when we talk with our lisp, our tongue gets really fucking heavy. So we'll mispronounce words. I do that shit all the time. I can't control it, but I'm mindful of it. So, I used to go to speech therapy when I was younger to try to get a handle on it. But every now and then, it happens. Like, because if you get tired, you literally can't do shit about it.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm tired and I'm exhausted,
it's like, fuck it. You're talking like, yeah, I'm chilling, bro.
So she was giving a speech and she mispronounced a couple of words. So, of course, some MAGA influencer found it and then tried to make it seem like she's a fucking idiot because of it. And then was basically saying, get this uneducated person out of Congress.
Mind you, their leader uses words like bigly.
Now, the person who shared it to me is a minority themselves. And I responded back to this person. I'm like, yo, this isn't funny. This is actually very fucking racist. And they were like, how is this racist? I'm like, just exactly what you just said. The president who this person votes for and vouches for literally says the most idiotic things every day to
every single day.
Every time he speaks. Yet, you're trying to equate this lady mispronouncing a word because of her lisp, and you're calling her dumb. Why? Because she's brown?
Oh, they would never do that. They would never.
So then, this person tried to justify it, but like, oh, now you're taking it somewhere. It's not. No, I'm not. Because I watch the white people she supports mispronounce shit daily. Not just Trump, all of them. She won't call them out. But yet, this brown person mispronounced something, has a speech impediment.
Call a spade,
Listen, stop, and for us who aren't that deep into it, stop feeding into people's shit. Stop sharing shit just because you think that it's funny. All this shit has deeper meaning now because this is what they use to blind us. They trying to put a mask over our face and trying to put it out there as fucking comedy, as content. Fuck that. Have a brain, be smarter, look deeper into shit because they do, and this is how they're able to get over on us. And this is why when people complain like, oh, shit doesn't move, we won't allow it to move because you let these fucking idiots play with your brain. Keep doing it.
Have you watched you watched The Boys? Mm-hmm. Now I know when they said, did you watch the last season?
I'm
excuse me, you keeping up with the season?
I'm fully caught up.
So I had a theory. I don't have any proof behind said theory because Prime went out and said, the creators of The Boys said that they had no intention of making the character that I'm about to speak about similar to a president that's right now. It just happened that way. For those that aren't familiar, if you don't watch The Boys, as a character, his name is Homelander. And long story short, he's like Superman dumbed down a little bit, but has a way bigger ego. And that kind of sums him up.
And with no self-control.
With no self-control. So watching that, I didn't even put 2 and 2 together because I'm just enjoying the entertainment value of it. But this year, when season 4 dropped, I watched it and I said, nah, I need to do research because I need to know if y'all were portraying something. They weren't. They weren't portraying anything. They even said, we created these episodes just based on the way that their comic goes, the way that the storyline goes. Where I'm going with this for anyone, again, who's not familiar is Homelander and Agent Orange are essentially the same person. If you don't watch the show, Homelander has we won't call it an Oedipus complex because it's weirder than that. But he has this need to be loved by everybody. But he's a shitty person. So he's trying to make people love him when he's a piece of shit. So you got to watch it to understand, because I also, for my fans out there that watch The Boys, if you ain't started yet, I don't want to ruin nothing. But Homelander is the epitome of what I feel Agent Orange wants to be. He wants to be the face of. The new episodes got him talking about religion and how religion, he's the person. He's a prophet. Basically calling himself Jesus.
He called himself God.
Yes. Who that sound like, y'all? Hey, again, like I said, I only watched it and I learned that this season doesn't have anything to do with what's going on in the world. Again, these are their words, not mine. But it's funny how they are literally spot on for a character who feels he's superior than everybody else. His opinion is the only thing that matters. There's fake news all around. And at the end of the day, like you said, he's God.
And art,
there's only one person that y'all can think of that acts like that.
Art imitates life.
Correct.
All the time, bro.
1,000%. Any movie that you see, dystopian futures, utopian futures, robots, we talked about it, zombies, there's always, we talked about it with the X-Men, there's always a deeper thing, but if you're not paying attention, you're just enjoying the entertainment behind it.
And that's why I like stuff like the X-Men and stuff, because that was purposely done. Like, Stan Lee has come out and been honest about the Professor X and Magneto literally being made and mirrored to be Malcolm X and Martin Luther King.
Yep.
They want the same things, they're just going a different way about it.
Correct.
So, listen, art imitates life all the time. That's why I love The Boys, because I think originally it didn't start off as trying to mirror what the fuck is Trump was doing, but now it's like, yo, it's literally the same shit. And listen,
the camps. Listen, if y'all give him the power, he gonna create the. But you know what? I told Sean he got 4 minutes, and I gave him a little bit more time. But that's because I joined in.
But we're good, man. And people just gotta be aware of shit, and I'll just leave it at that.
Speaking of being aware of shit, that kind of segues into the next topic that you wanted to talk about.
I'm ready for this.
Now, I'm not a big fan of doing this, so I'm gonna talk about it a little differently. Okay. Where we're going with this, ladies and gentlemen, if you're familiar. Those are the hotties out there. I'm pretty sure you guys know what's going on. I don't know what Klay Thompson's fans are called, but let's call him the fisherman because he's always on a boat.
Wow.
Apparently, what? Apparently, they're no longer together. Not even apparently. They are no longer together.
No, they're no longer.
Now, I'm not going to do that thing where I go like, oh, and talk about people's relationships. Because real talk, like, yo, y'all are two people who were together and now you're not. People break up every day, B. But where I really was like, oh, this nigga dumb. Bro, any men out there, if you're cheating on your spouse and you decide to create a diary about it, you're a freaking idiot.
Oh, that's how she found it?
Yes, because he created a diary about when he had these sexual encounters with these women, and it was right there. And she goes, oh, let me just look and peruse, and sees all this shit. Listen, I don't condone cheating. I don't believe in it. If you with somebody, be with somebody. But if you gonna do your dirt, Bro, be smart. And that's why I personally think, in the heart of my heart, Clay did that shit on purpose. He wanted to get caught.
He said it.
He wanted to get caught.
Because
ain't no way, bro.
Here's my thing, right? And this is why I've been, I don't want to say, because I haven't argued with anybody about this, because it's not that deep. This isn't politics. It's not affecting my life whatsoever, so I'm not arguing with anybody about it. But these people who've been online going off the deep end, basically trying to make it seem like Klay Thompson's a nobody, or
yo, I was about to talk about that too. The girl from the UK,
yeah,
dog.
Like, oh, no one knew who Klay Thompson was. What the fuck are you talking about?
Tell me you don't watch ball without telling me you watch ball.
It's not even watching ball, like, because even if you don't watch ball, you knew who the fuck Klay Thompson was.
You knew who Steph Curry is.
Yeah,
They're called the Splash Brothers.
Like, stop it, Five. But anyway, listen.
I was definitely gonna talk about that.
My thing is, right. I believe in karma. Now,
I do too.
Whether your karma hits you tenfold or whether it's little things, it's gonna come for you.
I believe that too.
Two things. One, when everyone was sitting up here when they first got together, like, oh, Megan got her a good boy. I'm like, oh, y'all don't know this nigga.
Clay be out here.
Clay be out here.
Clay was outside.
I won't go deep into his history, but go ask Hannah Stocking about
That's what I was about to say. My boy was outside.
Go ask Hannah Stocking about her time with Klay Thompson and how he dogged her. Like, and Hannah Stocking might not be big in our community, but Hannah Stocking got like fucking 50 million followers on social media.
And Clay said, I don't give a damn.
And he dogged her.
I don't give a damn.
So, my thing is, when everybody was spitting this, oh, she got herself a good boy, I'm like, oh, y'all don't know this, man.
No, they don't.
Second of all, let's not act like Miss Megan is a saint.
You know her fans, if any of her fans watch this, them hotties gonna be in the comments. What you just say about me?
And that's why I'm making sure that I'm not making it a male versus woman thing. Because it's not that. It's a people thing.
I agree.
It's a problem because people in general don't allow themselves to hold themselves accountable on certain things. When Meg was going through that whole Tory Lane situation, when she basically was going through the whole thing with her ex party, everybody was saying that, oh, he was in the wrong for how he handled that situation. No, he fucking wasn't. Not only did Meg look that man in his face and lie about the relationship she had with Tory Lanez, then he had to find out when all of us found out that she was actually fucking Tory Lanez. Right? Then the whole mess that her and Tory Lanez were creating with the girlfriend. Then to hop on a song and basically lie on this man and make it seem like he was dogging her. For him to have to come out and be like, yo, I never did that. And then for her response to be, well, you ain't had to speak on it. If you know you ain't do it, you can just stay quiet. You put that man's name on a fucking song. So I think people forget that she did that to him, bro.
No, I remember that shit.
Somebody wrote under a post, because when she put that post, or shout out to Party because he's petty. When she put that post of what Klay Thompson did, he jumped on Instagram Live and was dancing to what's the song that he say your ex ain't better than me and some shit like that? I think it's a Jagged Edge. It's Jagged Edge.
He can't love you like and you really know it's true.
Yo, Party is messy. He's messy as hell for that. But I appreciated that because I'm like, yo, she tried to drag him through the mud like she was the one who lied to him. And then tried to make it seem like to her fans that he was the one dogging her. And when he came out and defended himself, she didn't like fight him on it. She was just like, but you ain't had to say nothing. What? Listen.
Hey.
You what's the term?
What's that?
You reap what you sow?
Yeah, you reap what you sow. That's how it goes. Yeah.
I don't feel an ounce of bad for either of them. Clay's going to get his because he can't keep doing that to women.
Nope.
I'm not justifying what Clay does because what Clay
That's
does is wrong.
That's not what you said. I heard what you ain't say that.
Yeah, because I'm gonna speak on Clay now. If you don't believe in monogamy, stop being monogamous.
Thank you. If you don't believe in being with one person, then don't be with one person. Like, don't make it official. Just date. Just do your thing, whatever that means for you. Because, bro, and again, I don't have a skin in the game at all. Neither of these people affect my life any which way. However, it's a hot topic right now. And what I learned from that is two people are at fault here. Clay's at fault for doing the shit that he did. Mm-hmm. And Meg's at fault because you knew who he was.
She didn't.
No,
she didn't.
Hear me.
I promise you she didn't.
I agree to an extent. Hold on.
Go ahead.
I agree to an extent. If you spend enough time with a person, unless they are really, really good at hiding who they are, you can see remnants of the shit that they do.
It's easy for athletes to do that because they don't spend enough time with their spouses. Remember, they're always on the road, especially as an NBA player.
For me, it's deeper than that because you have telltale signs that you probably do that Big Pooh would pick up on.
But that's different. I'm with her all the time.
Even if you wasn't.
We're talking about celebrities who have to constantly be away from each other.
I agree. But if this is a person that you're picking and you're wanting to learn more about, and I agree with you 1,000%, but have you ever been in a relationship with a woman where y'all wasn't in the same city?
Yeah.
So have I. And I learned, I know when the fuck you lying because enter whatever reason that is. Because you're intuitive. You're paying attention enough to know. Where I'm going with this is, Clay don't really want to be in a relationship, and Meg clearly does want to be in one. And if she's paying attention to this shit, I know that she saw some shit and was like, "Oh no, I could deal with this, or I could change this."
And that's probably.
And again, for Clay, it's the same shit of saying like, "Oh, Meg is popping and all of this stuff." He shouldn't have did that. Yo, if y'all smashing, just smash and call it a day.
But that's probably.
But if y'all are together,
yeah.
But again, it's like you said, I ain't in that realm.
But that's probably
I ain't in that realm, so maybe there's more to it than that.
That's probably what led up to her going through his stuff in the first place. But what I'm saying to you is, think of it. Mm-hmm. She went into this relationship thinking that this man was a goody two-shoe.
That he just fishes and goes on his boat. Yeah.
They were saying that.
Yeah.
And they thought we were hating.
That's why old girl from the UK was like, "Oh, we didn't even know who Claire Thompson." No, that's Jamaican.
Yeah, got work on your British accent.
My British accent.
I'll
get it together.
Get your Springer Bell on, bro. Stop playing,
Hello,
bro.
Governor.
Hello.
She was like, Clay Thompson is not. We don't even know who Clay Thompson is. And if it wasn't for Meg, we wouldn't know who he is. That's a little bit better, right?
Now you took a bloody piss. You took a bloody piss.
You're a wanker. That's the problem.
Clay Thompson, you're a wanker. You're a wanker.
Yo, and I laugh, but I know some British people. Like I work with them and stuff.
Shit, we know British people. Talk to SK.
Certain words. Yo, their terminologies for like derogatory statements is mad funny. Like a wanker is basically a jerk off. Like it's like y'all are so polite that you can't even call somebody a jerk off. You gotta call them a wanker.
Like we can't say dickhead. Yo,
but
wanker.
You call them a wanker.
And they take that shit with so much disrespect.
Bro, they say wanker and walk away. It's like, the fuck?
Wanker to them is like walking up to somebody like, you bitch.
If I was in the UK eating them nasty ass Franken beans in the morning and somebody came up, you wanker, I'm like, all right. I've been called worse. You called me a wanker?
It fucks my head up that Gordon Ramsay is as great as a chef as he is because British people, y'all need to get y'all food together. If you
look at his track record, though, he learned how to cook because I believe he learned in France. It ain't got nothing to do with England.
My God.
I don't think it got nothing to do with England.
You've been there, right?
I have not. I want to go for every other reason other than the food.
Don't get it twisted.
No.
It was fun.
Yes.
London was a vibe.
I heard all that.
I enjoyed myself.
Correct.
Thoroughly.
That's what I hear everybody tells me. But
some of the restaurants we went to were really good, but they were not British restaurants.
I was about to say, because they was either mad mid or they weren't British restaurants. That's all it was.
The two British restaurants we went to, I'm like, bruh. I'm like, what's good in the menu? And this lady was like, oh my God, we have this baked chicken dish that's to die for.
Yeah,
I'm like,
just
okay.
bake the chicken. There's no seasoning. Just baked chicken.
It was just baked chicken and sauce. And that was the worst part. Because a lot of people think
that... How your sauce bland?
The sauce wasn't bland. But a lot of people think that if I don't season it and I just put sauce on it, I'm going to save it. No,
you're not.
Because once the sauce comes off, I'm still tasting that bland piece of chicken.
Basically boiled chicken.
Grace was like, yo, you're not going to finish that? I'm like, babe, this shit is disgusting.
It's like, you finish it if you want to. You can have mine if that's the case. This shit nasty.
No, she tasted it and she was like, ugh.
And Grace mad nice. Yeah. Excuse me, Big Pooh mad nice. So for her to be like, make a face like that?
Nah, but my point on the whole thing is that she really went into that relationship believing that Clay was just this good dude. And that's what makes me think, as celebrities, because that happens with them a lot. Their publicists probably put them together, or probably introduced them.
Like I said, I ain't part of that bracket. That's a different hookup situation.
For what she was coming out of, she needed that PR to be back on a good place. Because think about it, she started dating Klay Thompson. She started getting all these roles on TV shows and movies and shit. She's in that new show with Tracy Morgan and Daniel Radcliffe. So,
I just know that they're on a show together. I didn't know she was on it, but cool, good to know.
So she's in that. So, and then she was doing a cameo role. She was on She-Hulk.
Oh, she was.
So,
Yeah, I forgot.
She started, more stuff started coming out.
But she did She-Hulk before she met Clay.
Yeah, but that was all a part of the PR.
Oh, okay,
She had this. She was dating rappers and thugs, and then she stepped away from it. Clay had a good boy image because people didn't dig into his stuff. So, because before that,
he do all his shit in the dark.
Exactly. And before that, Clay was dating rich white girls.
Yeah.
So now, this is a different vibe for both of them, and they assumed that it was just going to be something easy peasy, and you didn't do your research. You wasn't, like you just said, she wasn't paying attention to the little things, and then she found out the hard way. All I'm saying is, people, get out of this habit of thinking that the woman is always right. Because even in how she handled it, it's messy.
But then again, you got to be real, bro. Like the bigger problem, because you're 1,000% correct. But the bigger problem is we're in an era of social media that has surpassed anything in history in the sense of, nothing's personal anymore.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to being in the limelight. They feel it's necessary to do that because fans are going to be like, well, what happened to Clay? Or what happened to Meg for Clay's fans? So they have to get ahead of it and address it.
And that's another thing. People have to stop with this whole, I'm a fan of this person, so I have to support everything they do. No, you
don't
fucking
even
don't.
Get me started with that
like,
shit.
Because, and just to bring it up real quick, these diehard Drake fans online, like, oh, his new album come out. All these people who said Kendrick One can't listen to it. Fuck out of here. I don't know these niggas.
You know which fans?
I want to listen to it.
You know which fans I really can't stand? Like, to the bottom of my heart can't stand? Nicki Minaj fans.
Oh,
they
Lord.
are the fucking worst, bro. It's like, y'all bring up stuff that she's done. We ain't gonna go political with this. I know how you gonna do. We ain't doing that.
Nicki Minaj might as well be Homelander.
Basically, right? And it's like, she don't even really do nothing for y'all to be jocking her like that. Like, I'll give it to the fact that, she's a very, very prominent female rapper. She knows what she's doing. She changed the game and all that. But, I can't get over certain things that she do. And this ain't got nothing to do with, like, personal.
Yeah.
Because I'll put that to the side. I'm talking about music. Y'all love that damn Starship song. And it wasn't that good.
I mean,
it wasn't, bro. When you hear it, I bet you only hear it when you at the gym, when you in cycling classes, because that's literally the only time I ever heard.
I used to go to fucking. I used to go to EDM.
You ain't never do cycling to that song, bro?
I used to go to EDM parties. So,
yeah, never mind. You in a different crowd. So.
But
those fans,
all the know.
those fans. But I don't talk to those fans, bro.
Marv, I'm gonna ask politely. 3 minutes. All right, my man.
Oh, because you got some shit.
I got some shit.
Yeah.
I got 2 Would You Rathers.
So normally, y'all, for those that aren't privy to this, you haven't seen some of our episodes, I usually come up with some things that are in a segment called Would You Rather, Have You Heard Of? Like, we change it up every now and again, but Sean took the liberty of coming up with some Would You Rathers, and I really don't know what these are about.
One is polite. The second one is off.
Let's go polite first, then.
All right, let's go polite first.
Minute 30 seconds so we can be respectful of Marv.
Would you rather, Dante, be chased by a goose once a year?
Sorry.
Or attacked by a squirrel every day? Marv, you can definitely fight back.
You can fight back? I'm going to go with the goose. It's a bigger body circumference, so I can grab him and push him away. The squirrel, bro, I've seen a squirrel actually attack somebody, like, face value. I don't want those problems. They too nimble, son. They too agile, son. A goose, like, they big. Yeah, they're aggressive. I've personally never been chased by a goose, but I had a friend in college who was, because we had geese on our campus, like, all over the place, and they was telling us, like, oh, you don't want to talk to give them food or anything. So one of my friends was like, nah, fuck that. Like, what's a goose going to do? Nigga, he got chased around the whole campus because the geese don't stop, like, until they're done. So, yeah, I would rather go, like, if I had to pick, I'm gonna go up against that goose once a year. Let's do this. That squirrel every day, bro, I'm gonna lose my mind, son. I'm gonna lose my mind, son. Goose once a year. Thank you very much.
What about you, Marv?
The once a year. Because if I could fight back and it's just once a year,
okay.
I'm not fighting a squirrel every day. Though. That's gonna get
walk outside like this motherfucker
every day. Nah, bro.
Not every day.
Nah.
Yeah, I'll take the goose, but I'll be mad though because that goose shit be just.
Yo, geese are wild. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's not going to be an easy fighting a goose. Yeah. But I'm not trying to do that every day with a squirrel because squirrels, they run up you, jump on your shoulder, especially if you got on a jacket. Bro, imagine a squirrel jumping in your jacket and fucking with you inside your jacket. Like, nah, bro, I'll just take the goose. I'll take the goose.
I had a really good second one, but I had a plan B for the second one. I'm not going to do the one I originally wanted to do. It's wild. Dante wants me to do it, Marv. Get your senses ready. Marv, get your senses.
Yo, if you're gonna do it, son. Do it.
You gotta choose.
All right. I gotta choose. That's the rules.
Just do it.
What Shia said.
If you were forcefully.
See, I don't even know if I want to answer. He said forcefully. I think I know where this is going. I don't know if I want these problems for this answer. Go ahead. Sam.
If you was in a dire situation, your friend had poison coming out of 2 parts of his body.
Yo, he did. Fuck it. Because I know you about to say some wild shit. So you know what? It's my fault. It's my fault. It's my fault. Y'all, this question is about to be my fault because he tried to give me an out and I was like, nah, bro. So go ahead, finish it.
So your friend was bitten by a venomous snake. But the poison is coming out 2 parts of his body. But you can still get all of them out one way. Would you rather suck his dick or eat his ass?
Yo, son. Really? Option C, he dies. Bro, son. What? Yo. Dog, that's not even a rock and a hard place. That's a hard place and a hard place, bro. Like, bruh.
Sanka, you dead?
Yo, you're dead, son. Like, yo, nah.
Yeah, man.
He said I gotta pick. Bro.
Marvin, you picking?
You're dead.
I'm gonna sit this one out.
Hey, Marv behind the booth, so he really don't got an answer, son. Nah, bro. This might be the only time you see me not answer, bro. I'm not picking. Yo, my friend's dying. That's my answer, son. I understand, and I'll be the one in the comments. Those of y'all that look, oh, he coming up with rules. He changing shit up. Yeah, I'm doing that this time, bro. I'm not saving his life. He's dead. He's dead. There has to be another. That's my choice. There has to be another way. He's like, bro, you can only do this or this. No, bro, there's got to be another way. There has to be.
Listen, I'm with you on that,
bro.
Because listen, if you were really my friend, you wouldn't make me do that.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, because imagine, you do one of those choices and they still end up dying, bro. I'm going to be mad as fuck.
Yo. Imagine you do it the plan B and he fart in your face.
See? Nah, bro, no. Like, see, those of y'all that didn't see previous episodes, all I did was say, like, would you rather run like a penguin or talk like a chipmunk? This guy over here, bro.
In my defense, you saw me try to walk away from it. Dante told me to ask it.
Yo, I did because I didn't think it was that bad.
I said it was bad.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that bad, though.
Okay.
So yeah, listen, y'all, those of y'all that have watched the episodes, I answer every question, even the tougher ones. This ain't gonna be one of them times, bro. My friend is dead. That's all it is.
What we've learned today is Dante's not a good friend.
Absolutely not. I am the worst friend in the world.
You wouldn't save me, bro.
Nope. Your ass better go to the hospital or you better have an EpiPen with you or something, because I am not doing either one of those things.
I'll be on the ground like, et tu, Brute?
And I'm like, go explain it to God, because I'm not going to be the way. You could take all your gripes that you got with me, bro. You could die angry. Oh, I hate this man. I can't. tell it to God, because
You gonna
I
get-
will not be the one.
You gonna get to my family, they gonna be like, what happened? Like, Sean fell off a cliff.
I'm like, this nigga, he fell into a cliff, into a ravine. I couldn't even see him no more. Because let me tell you how, nah, bro, that's something. I would have to live with that for the rest of my life, knowing like, yeah, I could have saved him, but the only two choices were those two.
That shit gonna hunt you.
You're a bad friend for making me make those choices. You couldn't just jump into salt water or something like that.
That's not how it works.
You can't pour some tussin on it real quick.
Nah,
That's what the
B.
black people say. Pour some tussin on it.
That's
You be
the,
all
that's
right,
the only
son.
option.
Bro,
But on that note,
ain't no way, son.
that note,
Ain't no
Listen.
fucking. You talk about karma? Dog, I don't even want to know the karma of that. Saving your life. That means karma gonna come back around like, yeah, well, when you're dying in a weird way, someone will save your life. No. Bro, if I get bit by a snake and those are the only two options, I'm giving you permission to let me die.
listen, on that note, I'm sorry for asking that janky ass question. Dante told me to ask it. I was gonna pivot, but listen, it's been real. No talent beats players.
I can't believe this guy, son. You know how many questions there are in the world to ask?
You know what else I was going to talk about? Fucking.
Yes. Yo, but the crazy part.